Hi guys, thanks so much for coming to my channel. Again, sorry I've been kind of MIA. If you're a subscriber or you follow me or you were curious, the month of March flew by. It was a super busy month for me, I guess busier than I thought because I didn't really get any time to sit down and film, at least to bring you the good content I want to bring you. So I apologize for that and I missed it very much, so I'm back. But I did go back to California. Actually, it was my daughter's baptism first, and we had a bunch of family out here, and it was so wonderful, and it was a really special time for all of us. And we just loved spending all that time with her and just, you know, having all that family from out of town visiting us. So needless to say, we had about 10, 13 people in our house. So it was super busy, super fun, but I wanted to devote as much time to my family and friends as I could. So I obviously didn't sit down to film then, and then right after that I went back actually with my mom and my daughter to California, and I was in California for about a week, and then turn around and March was almost over, so I just really couldn't find time to sit down like I had wanted to. And also, side note, my daughter is the worst sleeper ever. She's 7 months now, and she just doesn't sleep really. Her naps consist of maybe 20 minutes to a half hour. If I get an hour nap in, that's epic, but I don't really get those. So sitting down to find undivided time, uninterrupted time to film for you guys is rare. Right now, in fact, she's kind of just playing in her little playpen right now, keeping herself occupied until she's not. And then you'll hear her, which I kind of hear her now. So I'm gonna try and bang this out real quick because she wants mommy all the time. So I have a few new things. They're all new things, but a few things I've tried, I haven't tried, but I'm just showing you kind of a quick little recap on a few things. Diptyque. Now I know a lot of you are my lovers of Diptyque that are joining me or just learning about the brand, so I'd love to bring you all of the best info I can on them. Diptyque they do this in the fall, which I just found out, and I just happened to have followed them on Instagram, and they popped up that they were doing all of their limited edition boutique exclusives only for, I think it was like 48 hours, where they were releasing them and you could purchase them online. A bunch sold out really quick. I ended up calling the New York boutique and grabbing that one because it did sell out on the Diptyque website rather fast. So this is what the box looks like. So if you're not familiar, every boutique, not every boutique, I always say that, certain boutiques in certain cities have a limited edition Diptyque candle for their city, exclusive to them and their boutique. During the year, if you want to call them, I believe they'll ship it to you, but online and stuff, you can't access them unless you're there. So it's a pretty big deal when they launch them online because you can get on and you can get everyone you want. I limited myself, I showed restraint, and I just got the New York one because I've heard amazing things, and it kind of matches my house with the blue. I have a lot of chinoiserie, blue pottery, blue and white, so it's beautiful, and they are right, it smells incredible. I have not burned it yet, but I'm just admiring the beautiful packaging. This again is New York, and this is the pretty box that came in. I just opened it and I'm kind of displaying it on my coffee table right now in my living room, but it is beautiful. It is a deep, darker, almost cologne-y, masculine, but sweet scent. It's beautiful. So this is the one I got. Again, they have Shanghai, they have Tokyo, they have London, they have Berlin. My mother got London and Berlin, so I'm curious to see and smell those when I go visit with her. But this is wonderful. I guess wait till the fall till they launch it again, or if you want to call the store and grab it, you can do that. But again, they're exclusive to the boutiques, and this is the New York one. And I just thought it was cool because I have Beverly Hills, I have Miami. I kind of stuck with the ones in the US, and then maybe next time, of course, next time I will. Who's to say I'm not going to buy one? They do the launch, maybe I'll branch out into the international since I think I have all the US ones now. So that's the New York, and again, it's like a frosted navy blue, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous candle holder. You know, that frosted glass with it, almost it's like a bronzy embossed on there. So beautiful, beautiful packaging. It almost reminds me of, I don't know, like, what is that? Oh my God, why am I drawing blank? I have pregnancy brain, I'm not pregnant. Is it mommy brain? It'll come to me, but it's almost like that from the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, I digress, I'll come back to it. It'll hit me totally in the middle of this video, but it reminds me of that kind of Art Deco era, and I love that. So I have a few coffee table books that are Art Deco, and I just love that kind of Art Deco print on there. So awesome, awesome. Anyway, the other Diptyque one, which I was suckered into, I went into the boutique actually here in Atlanta, and the gentleman was telling me all about the re-releases. So this is one of their original scents, Iris. and they are bringing it back. I believe it's for a limited time only, and it's one of the original scents that they don't have all the time, or they didn't have, that they had originally when the line launched, and yada yada. Anyway, now this one confuses me, because if you smell this candle like that, it is incredible, and it reminds me, follow me if you can, of the Guerlain meteorite balls, the blush balls or the highlighting balls, the meteorites. My mother, as a child, always had every limited edition set of those in her bathroom, and I would love to go in and like steal one of the little blush balls and or just take it and be like, Mom, I have one. You know, I was obsessed with them. I don't know why. I think it was just the whole concept of like blush or highlighting, you know, makeup in like a ball form, you know, in the little tin with all the little mini balls and like pearls in there. So I just remember that smell, and it just totally brings me back to my childhood, and that's exactly, I think, what Iris smells like. So I smelled this and I was like, okay, done. This is literally my childhood in a candle. It smells incredible. But I've been burning it, as you can see, and it is not strong. I don't know if it's mine. I don't know if it's my nose. If you guys have it or if you get it, please comment below and let me know if you're getting the same experience, because I never had that problem with Diptyque. My Beverly Hills one's light, but I can still smell it. This, it takes a while for me to even smell a little bit of something. But when I put my nose up to it, it's really, really perfumed and fragrant and beautiful. So I don't know, that's kind of disappointing, because again, I don't know if it's the candle, if it's me, if it's, you know, and I'm burning it in my kitchen area, which is much smaller than my 2-story living room, where you would think the weft of the smell would, you know, I can smell my other ones so strong in here. So maybe I'll try it in here and see. I don't know, but I'm not getting that thrill that I usually get from Diptyque. So comment below if you have this or you've experienced that with a candle from them, and maybe it'll just, the more I burn it, it'll get better. I don't know, but I've never experienced that with Diptyque. So it's beautiful though. Beautiful, beautiful. Go smell it. It's incredible. And again, they brought it back. It's one of the originals. I think it was like they did the 60 years, the anniversary launch. And I believe that was part of that. So anyway, my other Diptyque thing, I still actually have it in the bag, but I bought this with my mom, again, at the Atlanta boutique, because I had run out of, remember I was telling you about my scent oval. I had the old rose limited edition one, and I love this rose. I burned this candle almost down to nothing. The one they came out with at Valentine's Day spring collection, the Rose Delight. So I bought this one for my closet because I had run out of my other one, and I was kind of missing that sweet, beautiful smell in there. Kind of inspired me. That's my daughter in the background. I'm not editing that out because it's mommy life. Anyway, so I bought this scent oval, so I'm gonna try this one out, but it smells beautiful. I love the candle, so I'm gonna be loving that in my closet. But I recommend these. They're really great for your closet. If you have a average size closet, I mean, if it's a massive, massive one, you may need two, but mine's very average size walk-in. Okay, what else? This, I didn't know, Smith & Colt is like, I've had their lipsticks, and they first started with nail polish, I believe. But they came out with this amazing packaging, but this is a bronzer blush duo, and this one's called The Book of Sun, Chapter 1, Sundays, Sounds, and Slumber Still. I'll list it below. But they are beautiful, and I was obsessed because this bronzer is totally, sorry, let me totally try and swatch that for you. It is a really cool tone bronzer, which you can never really find a cool tone. You can always find, but it's very hard to find. And this blush is actually pinky peach and not too, I don't know, not too pink or not too peach. It's like the perfect balance of both the coolest bronzer and then a beautiful blush. So finding those in a duo is pretty rare. And I was just playing at Space NK back in California visiting my mom. And then I was totally intrigued by the packaging. It's just, you can tell it's almost like and it says Smith & Colt there, beautiful. So I just keep this on my vanity, and I absolutely love the colors, and I've been wearing it a ton. So I will list the exact details of it below so you guys can get the exact color. But if you're a fair girl like me, that's a beautiful cool tone bronzer. Not orangey, won't make you look muddy either, so it's beautiful. Then a foundation I've been loving, which I try like every foundation, and I steer away from a lot of longwear because I don't really need it, and it tends to get very matte and I don't know, makes me look more aged. This one, the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation by NARS that just came out. I have it in the color Yukon, which is probably like second to lightest usually. Is beautiful because it's long wearing and it almost like erases every imperfection on your face. It just looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So highly, highly recommend this one. If you're looking for a new foundation that you want to be long wear, This is definitely longwear. This has lasted me. This is good for like events, you know, when you're going out and you want, so that's, you know, I don't always wear longwear, but if you're looking for a good one that's giving you that, still that dewy look and still that longwear and that not super matte, you know, this is, it really is radiant. I can't explain it. It's not really matte. It's not really glowy where it makes you look oily. It's beautiful. It's really nice. So I would try that one out. And this is the newest one I think that they've come out with. So love that foundation. And I'm picky with foundation, so that's saying a lot. And then this I actually found by default. This is the Mercier number 4N1, the Golden Radiance. It's their tinted moisturizer illuminating. And it's awesome because it has SPF 20 sunscreen, which you know I'm always about my sunscreen. And this is awesome because it's a tinted, almost, that just shot on the floor, that's right. It's like a tinted, here I'll swatch it kind of. And it doesn't look like much there, but it has like a radiance. And I use it with a beauty blender and I just dab it on the high points, or the hollows of my cheek rather, and it gives you this really glowy, natural, for spring and summer. It's kind of a must. I would recommend it. And I wasn't gonna get this one. There was another one I was looking at that was more sparkly and bronzy. And the woman said, how about this one? This is the one I prefer. And I do when I do makeup artistry. And so by default, I tried this and I really wanted to get the other one, but then thank God I got this one because with the beauty blender, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you can just deepen up the face and it doesn't make you too brown. And again, it's great for fair. It's just beautiful. I don't know, it just has a nice cool tone, but it's a real natural, I guess, looking bronze. So this is a Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating. So super beautiful, Golden Radiance. Again, I will list it below. And then the last thing, I'm trying to make this video short so that it's not long for you guys and I can get her out of there. This is the Lipstick Queen lipstick, and I love their lipsticks. And I have a hard time when people use the word nude lipstick because half the time it turns brown or I look dead. So I need some pigment, but it can't be too dark and it can't be too nude. So it's like a weird mix. It has to have enough mauvey pink in it for me to look alive and it to look like a true nude with a lip liner. And this one is that. This is called The Truth. No? Yes, The Truth. And this is again by Lipstick Queen. And it is the most beautiful pinky nude ever. And it's not too dark for me. And it's not too light and it's not too brown, but it has that pinky mauve undertone, but it still falls in that nude kind of category because it's not really pink. But I highly recommend it. It's called The Truth. If you're fair like me and you're looking for that all around true nude and you bought a million nude lipsticks and every time you try them on, they look nude and you don't look alive, which is usually me. Or I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch a girl's video and I'm like, oh my God, that's beautiful, that's gorgeous. I get it home and it's massively dark and I look even paler because my lips are so dark, or it's super, super pale, and then I just look really sick. So I haven't really been able to find that all around perfect pinky nude, and this is it. You know, they say, what, your lips but better? This truly is for a fair person or someone with just a light skin tone. Highly recommend this one. The Truth by Lipstick Queen. Love it. And again, I got this at Space NK back in California too. So that was really quick and I rambled along, but I just wanted to get this video in. I wanted to bring you guys some content as soon as I could. I still want to do a tutorial. I still want to do one, but again, finding that block of time. My husband's been very busy with work, so hopefully he will be home earlier now that he's not as busy, and I can fit that video in maybe one afternoon when I'm still getting some natural light. So that's my next hope for you. I'll probably bring you a few videos on other content before that, but if you have questions, if you have comments, if you have recommendations, anything you want to say, I love to hear from you guys. I love, love, love it. The communication back and forth is what makes me even happier than doing YouTube, which I love, and talking just in general. If you know me, you just know I love to hear myself talk, and I love to talk to people all day. And now that I have my sweet little girl, I'm not doing that as much, so you're my outlet. Lucky you. So again, no questions, a silly question. No comments, a silly comment. Just chat with me. Let me know anything. I know I have a few Diptyque lovers that have since subscribed and sent me some wonderful comments, and I love hearing what you guys think, and if you like the video, if you didn't, or whatever. So keep communicating with me, keep chatting. I love you guys. Thanks so much, and come back and check out my next video. Hopefully it will be much sooner than my last, I promise. Thanks again. Have an awesome, awesome week. Bye, guys.